Yeah. On the daily. This is what I do. Get in tune. Salutations. Fair game with TJ Orman. We all see the title. Back and forth between Carmelo Anthony and George Karl is always something to shake your head at. I don't know why George Karl keeps attacking players. How does that benefit your overall legacy? Trying to tear down Carmelo Anthony or getting at Keon Martin to a point. He shares a story on Gil's Arena. He wanted to put hands on you.
Minute that I knew we wasn't going to work out or we was going to have issues, the first day he got the job. He got the job a couple days before we played Milwaukee Bucks. So the whole thing was, I'm not coaching no game. My first game I wanted to be against Milwaukee Bucks. Cool, go back home. They fucked you over there. I know the business. I know the game at the, and I really don't know the game when he came to the team. I'm 21 now. All I know is I got a big name coach coming. George Karl, coach Milwaukee, coach Seattle, Gary Payton, you know what I mean? All of that. We get to Milwaukee after shoot around, call me to his room and tell me, hey man, I think you overrated. You have a lot of work.
Yo, that's crazy. First sentence?
Listen.
Nah.
That nigga's embarrassed to be next to me.
Look at this. Nigga don't even want to look at you, B.
No.
Yo.
Nah, yo.
Hey,
George Karl, watch your fucking mouth, man. He started that narrative, though, the defensive narrative. But I'm going to get to that point.
There's no benefit to that. Denver is a small market team. You have a player who won the national championship as a true freshman at Syracuse. Why not build upon that momentum to reignite your career, put Denver in certain title conversations, building your unit brick by brick instead of alienating your star player? There's absolutely no benefit to that, along with poor body language with taking a photo from a prized asset.
The first shoot around, he come to me and say, look, man, I think you overrated. We have a lot of work to do. I know I ain't. You know what I mean? I know I got a lot of work. I got a long way to go in this league. But my nigga,
you just got here.
You just got here. You ain't asking no questions of who's who, what's what, what's going on, what's the vibe, individual meetings with every player to introduce yourself. You ain't do none of that yet. You called me. Told me I was overrated. Looked at him. All right. So, yeah, you remind me of, I see your role on this team. You're more like Detlef Schrempf.
Bro, nah, get the fuck out.
No, this is word is born. This is a fact.
Nigga said that now, bro.
I know it's easy to point the blame on players why a situation doesn't work, put the whole meal on the player. He should deal with the situation. Why did he move to New York? Things like that. Why would somebody stay? Who wants to deal with negative energy as a professional at their craft? Detlef Schrempf, I'm an 80s baby. He definitely could ball impactful roles on a number of teams. But you have, again, someone who was rivaling LeBron James. They built that up in high school. Him winning at the college level. So again, why do your best to tear him down?
Nah. Not the fuck Detlef Schrempf.
Disrespectful, yo.
Nah, bro, I would have punched that nigga in the face right there,
but
bro.
you gotta stop.
This is real.
Schrempf?
Listen, bro, and because I was a student of the game up at this
Yo,
point,
Melo, stop it, bro.
I couldn't shit on Detlef Schrempf because I know his game.
I fuck with Detlef.
But at that moment, you made me look at Detlef Schrempf a lot different. Every time he come, why you compare me to this nigga? Like,
Yeah.
I fuck with Detlef though. So it's why you put me in that? You make me look at this nigga different. So our relationship from that point on has always started off under the impression that I was overrated, that he was going to teach me and mold me into the player that he wanted to be.
Here.
So at the point in time, I said, you know what, man? Yo, thank you, man. Welcome to the team. And I left out. He probably was expecting some type of other energy. I started laughing. Yo, call JR, Kmart. Yo, man, you ain't gonna believe what this nigga just told me, man. Nigga talking about Detlef strength. They did that. That same shit. Yo. I said, yo, meet me in the lobby. We go to the bar downstairs. Went to the bar. JR, everybody came. They crying. You can hear these niggas laughing in the elevator in the Milwaukee hotel.
As a coach, that's how you lose the locker room, create doubt of your coaching acumen, talent assessment. Carmelo Anthony and Detlef Shrimp should not have been a comparison. Coaching is more than X's and O's. You have to get along with your players in order for them to buy in. The benefit of trying to tear him down, having JR, who was young at the time still, and come on, is it about team building or a coach's ego? I coach myself at a high school level. It's very tough to buy in or to get players to buy in, but they follow me lockstep because I lead with respect. I have certain standards for them to withhold, but before all of that even took place, I broke down my resume. I had individual meetings with certain players so we can get an understanding, a connection of, okay, this is my expectations. This is what I see in you. Never would I tear down one of my own players.
Yo, nigga call you Detlef Shrimp. They killing me.
He started calling you Shrimp.
I was so mad that next day in the game. I was tight. So, yo, I'm shooting this bitch every time. Like, I know how, because I also respected him as a coach up until that point.
Right.
Because I knew, the first thing you said to me, I wanted this game is the most important game of this season.
That's the story of their career. Melo probably could have been on a different path if George Karl approached with some respect. Instead, he did not read the room. I get the Bobby Knights of the world, rest in peace, on a college level. Larry Brown on the NBA level, college level. They use military-style tactics to tear you down, build you back up. Greg Popovich did that as well. But you have to realize you're dealing with millionaire athletes. No one wants to deal with that when you're coming into a situation as coach. You're new to the situation. Why do certain things, shenanigans, antics, to kill your star player? I thought it was about building a championship unit.